Welcome SAO survivors to Weekly Integral Factor. We got a very Sanya focused week this time around, including a new floor story release and her birthday order. And as usual, Weekly Integral Factor is brought to you by my channel merch. Link for the posters, shirts, hoodies and stickers like the First Day or Lens Squad are down below in the description if you want to check them out. Alright, first and foremost, the biggest of the week of course, is the release of Floor 38. It's an event-sized floor, feels more like it was really trying to match the Halloween theme, and it's about an hour long to complete the full story, focusing on Sanya and Lure as the main characters. Being an event-sized floor, there's no involvement from the larger main cast aside from the army being an introductory side cast. The final enemy on this floor's journey is Invi, the Propinquus Nocte. As a story boss, he really shouldn't be much of a pushover, but at the very least, try to have at least slash or water skills equipped, otherwise the double resist may just end up hurting you a bit. It's a really neat floor, and despite Sanya not being among my favorite characters, I found her moments quite enjoyable in this one, and of course, I should absolutely praise the Integral Factor dev team for seemingly committing to having proper voice acting for key character moments. Last month, we had an entire section fully voice acted beautifully by Koharu. This month, it's an entire scene with Sanya instead. I really do hope they do keep this trend up. For clearing the floor quest, you'll also receive a new 4-star Sanya skill. The Girl Who Moves On Alone Sanya is a passive ability. At max limit break, it increases your attack by 300, and it also increases your earth element damage by up to 35% when you are inflicted by poison. Really, not the most powerful thing out there, but what can you expect from a free floor clearing skill? But you know what a new floor means? We have a floor start dash. Hunt enemies on floor 38 field for silver coins, and the dungeon will drop gold coins that you can exchange for rewards for a total of 500 Arcana Gems among plenty others. You can pause the video to check all the available rewards. And before we get to this week's banner, we got some small fries here as well. Chaos Showdown rotation has arrived, switching up all the available bosses. For those who don't know, Chaos Showdown is basically a boss challenge where you can earn materials to craft super powerful armor that'll help you beyond the level 100 armor available via regular floor materials. If you are over level 100, it's time to switch to grinding Chaos Showdown. You can challenge up to the level 135 boss together with a party, which is what you should do for an efficient grind session. And rejoice because everyone's favorite samurai boss is back on level 135. Go and grind those materials. Here are all the available bosses with their respective weaknesses. Medal of Combat Arts Trader monthly refresh is upon us, well, almost upon us, and the new items for the month of November have been published. Here are all of them. You can pause the video and give them a look. The Halloween Hunt event has been updated with additional rewards for the black plates specifically. Here they are. You can pause the video and check them out. There's not much really. Alright, last point in our agenda. We got a birthday. Matching with this month's floor theme, we also have Sanya's birthday this week, so she gets 2 new beautiful skills. First step, 50% discount. Second step has higher drop rate for the 2 new skills. Third step has even higher drop rates for the 2 new skills, alongside a guaranteed 4-star Sanya, not necessarily one of the new Sanyas. As for their individual abilities, Sword Roaring in the Dark Sanya is a Fire Awakening one-handed sword skill. At max limit break, it does 1410% damage to a single enemy in 3 hits. It also gives you buff stacks that increase your attack by 0.5% per stack, lasting 25 seconds. And if you're equipping 2 or more range skills, you also get additional stacks that increase your attack 1% per stack, lasting 20 seconds. Alternatively, you can use it as a mod for a different skill. It's very cheap to slot in, it requires only a single mod slot to implement it, and the bonus it grants is that you recover 5% of your HP if you're hitting enemies that have the bleeding status effect. As for Thinking of Home Sanya, the beautiful full illustration skill that we're getting, it is a passive ability. It increases your damage to enemies who are weak to slash by 20% for each Sanya skill you have equipped. So that can become a massive bonus if you're rolling with a lot of Sanya skill records lying around. Alternatively, your attack increases by 250 for each rain skill you have equipped. Kinda clashing with the first one, but they can actually complement each other quite well. If you don't have enough of either Sanya or rain skills, you can substitute one for the other, allowing some nice flexibility, or you know, you can shift them according to the weakness of the enemy. If they are weak to slash, Sanya spam is probably gonna be better, and if any other weapon type weaknesses that you cannot be bothered to switch to, it's time to spam rain skills. I'm sure there are rain skills out there that benefit from having Sanya equipped as well, so you gotta be creative on that front. And additionally, it increases your attack by up to 18% against enemies that are bleeding. And that pretty much wraps up this weekly Integral Factor. Thank you very much for watching. Please do leave a like. Don't forget to check out Lens Squad and the First Day merch. Huge thanks to all members and patrons, and until next time, stay cool.